Thank you very much. That's all. My dear brother governors, dear president, especially our two leaders, Governor of Kwara State, Chairman of the Governors Forum, Governor Abdul Rahman Abdul Razak, and of course, Governor of Imo State, with Chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, Governor Hope, Dr. Iman. To the two of you, let me use it as a point of contact to acknowledge my brother governors from Yobe, from Katsina, from Kebbi, from Kogi, from Ekiti, from Sokoto, from Edo, from Cross River. Thank you all very much for coming to the Center of Excellence. I think they deserve another round of applause. It's Monday morning, and they decided to come and honor all of your traditional institutions, here in Lagos, and to further cement their relationship using this forum as good conduct. The members of the Board of Trustees of the National Council of Traditional Rulers of Nigeria, especially Chairman, Co-Chair, His Eminence Alhaji Muhammad Isa Abubakar, CFR, the Sultan of Sokoto, and His Imperial Majesty Oba Adeyeye Mus of Jaja II, CFR, the OONI of Ife. I want to thank God for all of you, for the unity, for the peace, for the comrade and the brothers that are in between the two of you. Thank you. We can see your leadership also being put forward. This has been your own making, and we're happy with what we're seeing. But of course, to use the chairman of the National Coordinating Committee, Alhaji Dr. Yahya Abubakar, CFR, the HUP, and other members of the committee, to also thank all of our traditional rulers. Please, I want to thank all of you that have come here. I do not want to imagine and break protocols. I want to thank all of you that have come from far, from wide, and I give you all big Lagos greetings, especially all my ones from Lagos. You won't be upset that I can't help, from Yongori to my Lara, to my Legushi, to Nisabe, to I'm trying to look for them, Odiru, and all of you. All the captions to say, so I'm trying to figure it out. Thank you all very much. Thank you all very, very much for coming. To all of our other invitees, captains of industry and other government support people, thank you very much. Gentlemen of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is truly a pleasure and an honor for me to welcome all of you to Lagos. As we usually say, Lagos is not just a vibrant city, it's the center of excellence, the heartbeat of our economy and a melting point of culture, tradition, and dreams. And so when we say, welcome to Lagos, we usually refrain from it. We say, this is Lagos. We're thankful that Lagos has been selected to host this significant National Executive Committee meeting of our traditional rulers. They seek to unite the guardians of our culture and the conscience. You are all remarkable men and women whose wisdom, bravery, and dedication we believe continue to work the fabric of our national unity. And I can see from the themes of your conversation today and tomorrow thereafter, the imperative of increasing in an effective and efficient manner. Governance in Nigeria is very timeless. Throughout our nation's history, traditional rulers have served as the vital link between the government and the people. You are the trusted bridge that connects the state institutions with community reality. You translate policies into relatable items. You resolve disputes before they even escalate, and you embody the moral authority that forces peace and harmony in our various communities. Long before modern governance took shape, our traditional institutions waved the bedrock of stability. You foster justice, social inclusion. Even as governance structure evolve over time, the essence that you play continues to remain a critical role. And so here in Lagos, we have long understood that no government can thrive without the support of its traditional institutions, without its collaboration. Our administration is committed to working hand in hand with the Lagos State Council of Governors and Chiefs to enhance collaboration, to improve communication, and to align in bringing peace, security, and development to our communities. And I dare say with all sense of humility that this your government has installed more traditional rulers, more traditional institutions in the history of Lagos than we've ever had, even before the colonial era. And I think we deserve this corner of ourselves. With all sense of humility, these are some of the commitments that we have put forward as a government. And so we firmly believe that for governance to be truly effective, it must be inclusive, which means acknowledging the advisory, moral, and social values of the traditional institution. It means giving the voice to those who represent the conscience of its people. We also need to address the challenges that traditional institutions often find themselves in a bit of gray areas. Respected but not officially empowered, the whole influence yet lack clarity defined roles in our constitution. We know because Governor Hope and I had also sat in some of your committees, and we know how important this conversation is. And so, taking back to pre-colonial era, our traditional rulers have always played prominent roles in the affairs of the nation. They are involved in lawmaking, enforcement, meaning that they perform both legislative and executive duties combined together. During the colonial era, some of them were in the forefront of the battle to end colonialism as they fought the colonial rulers to stand still. Those monarchs, they defied British imperialism through diplomacy, warfare, and civil resistance. I speak of, among others, the very brave Omara of Benin, who rejected British trade terms, the Jaga of Kokobo, who defied British trade to control its people, the Nana Olomoni of the Shekiri, who fought the British over trade monopoly, Chief Ogedegbe of Ilesha, who led resistance against British forces. Emir Muhammad Atai of Sokoto fought British forces. In fact, they died in the battle of 1903. These are just some, which also include our own Obalusi of Lagos, who rejected colonial interference in the Lagos royal protection. The Oba Kenzo of Benin, who pushed cultural preservation and resisted indirect rule, who can go on and on and on, were indeed appreciative of all of the roles and all of the things that you have done that has baffled the Nigeria that we all deserve and we're seeing today. You truly really deserves your big round of applause, and today we think you also take your flowers for your contribution. And so the relevance of our referred traditional institutions in national scheme of things continue in the immediate past, post-independence, with the likes of Obale Sotiadero being involved in political governance. It also, however, starts to know that over the years, the military dealt a fatal blow to our national traditional institution. Military rule significantly eroded the laudable roles that traditional plays in our national life. It is thus not surprising that when patriots and democratic activities like our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and many others like himself, rose to end the tyranny of military rule, some of our other traditional rulers, including our late Abu Dhabi, who rose to the occasion, they all stood firm at various terms. With the restoration of democracy since 1999, we believe that our traditional rulers are gradually and very modernly asserting themselves back into national consciousness. But we are not yet there. Advise that our traditional rulers continue to push for more constitutionally backed relevance. This is the right thing to do. We believe is also proper. I will promise to support and push because we believe we need to tap from your experience and the wisdom of the traditional institutions, and we'll be beginning to see the progress even in a lot of our domains. And so we believe that this meeting presents a unique chance to push clarity, not for the sake of pressing alone, but for practical reasons. That's why I want to thank all my brother governors who have left all the very important things they're doing to come and join you as a validation of their support, as a confirmation of their appreciation, and a testimony of their commitment to the institutions that we all hold very dearly. When traditional rulers, leaders are clearly woven into governance framework, their authority can become a valuable asset for fostering peace, restoring conflict, and driving community engagement. As our nation grapples with complex social, economic realities, security issues, it is critical that we tap into the wisdom and influence of our traditional fathers in a coordinated and structured manner. I therefore want to encourage our esteemed monarchs to remain steadfast. You are pillars of integrity, you are the beacons of fairness, and you are the centerpiece of unity. Our communities look to you, not just as cultural symbols, but as moral guides. Your voices hold significant power. When you speak out for peace, equality, and progress, you have the ability to touch hearts, to shape the future. To let us collaborate to ensure that our traditional institutions stay impartial, you remain inclusive, and in sync with the broader vision of a just and a thriving nation. I want to also thank you for the support you continue to give Mr. President in driving the renewed agenda of this administration. We see, we feel it, we know that you are in tandem with him. We are fully dedicated to the welfare and dignity of our traditional rulers. We will keep providing the support, the ambience, the infrastructure, the institutional framework that will ensure that we can carry out the responsibility with honor and effectiveness. Our administration will continue to support the advocacy both at national and at subnational level for a clearly defined, constitutionally recognized role for traditional institutions. We believe in line with the changing landscape of governance and nation building. As we gather here, therefore, in the center of excellence, in the state of aquatic splendor, in the commercial economic nerve center of our country, and by no means also the political nerve center, given the fact that Mr. President, he's also a son called Brother Chief anchored here in Lagos. It's also the political nerve center. We want to say to you that the hospitality of Lagos is still very much around. All of our traditional institutions are being very well informed to take you around. There are several historic sites that we have in Lagos. At the very first, from my JK Randus to other institutional places of interest that we have, from our Brazilian quarters to all of the noble things that we've done in Lagos. Lagos continues to hold that centerpiece of a place that melts all Nigerians. I'm sure all of you have your king men somewhere in Lagos, all talking somewhere. And so it's the time for you also to know and to ask them how well is Lagos speaking there. I'm sure you have good stories of how Lagos continues to make a small Nigeria a centerpiece for all of us. Please enjoy the hospitality of Lagos. Enjoy whatever Lagos brings to you, including our legal traffic, which you all can take back from I want to thank you all very much. I want to wish you a wonderful collaboration and deliberation and discussion in Lagos. And like we keep saying, bigger is bigger, and you must go. And thank you very much for
Thank you very much. That's our dear Governor of Lagos State, the Governor of the 5th largest economy in Africa, the Governor of the only state where you find everyone from every village in Nigeria. Please let us together for our dear Governor again, Mr. Babajide Sanwolu. Thank you very much. We also welcome the Imperial Majesty of our Bola Akeem Owade, the Alaafin of your Kabisi. Thank you very much for coming, sir. This program is on live.